Welcome. Thank you for showing up today for yourself and communion on this day nearing the full moon. And what's really powerful about the full moon and the new moon is that whatever quality of energy is the most dominant within you, that quality of energy is enhanced. So we can very skillfully and intentionally choose to embody and cultivate a specific quality of energy that we want to be steeped in, that we want to be saturated with during this time. And the full moon will support that quality of energy, will help to enhance that quality of energy. So, for example, if you're feeling really enthusiastic, or if you want to have this quality of enthusiasm, you'll be supported to really enhance that quality. On the contrary, if you're feeling really dull, or if you're feeling a little sunken or depressed, that quality of energy will also be enhanced. So coming into the full moon phase, it really is valuable to take some time to really be with whatever quality of energy you want to be steeped in, whatever quality of energy you want to be bathed in, and really give yourself permission to contemplate that quality, that energy, as a word, as a thought, perhaps as a sensation or a feeling in your body. So as we enter the full moon, which is on Sunday, you can really be supported in enhancing that energy. So I just wanted to plant that seed for you and give you permission, give yourself permission really to contemplate whatever energy you want to be with. So take this time to arrange your posture in whatever way is the most comfortable for you. So you could be seated, you could lean up against a wall, you could perhaps lay down, whatever posture feels appropriate for you. And just begin with a panoramic vision. So panoramic vision, you just allow your eyes to settle wherever they want to settle, taking in the light of the space that you're in, just receiving, drinking in the colors and the textures of the environment. And whenever you feel ready, there'll be a time where perhaps naturally your eyelids start to get heavy. And your body will just tell you, I want to close my eyes. There might be time that you want to keep your eyes open. So just allowing your eyes to wander, to rest, allowing your eyelids to close whenever they want. And just be here fully with yourself, allowing all the parts of yourself to catch up to this moment. This is really your time to nourish, to luxuriate in your awareness. And just allow the gentle hand of your attention to scan your entire being, noting any places of tension, perhaps any places that are gripped or holding involuntarily. And give yourself permission to explore that holding pattern. Perhaps when you pay attention to it, you can tenderly tend to these areas of the self. And naturally, there's this release, this dissolution that occurs in the body, in the mind, in your emotions, just flowing with that energy of release. And then Opening your sense of sound, hearing these words, just allowing them to move wherever they move in your body, just noticing where energy or sensation is located as I recite these words. Rivers of power flowing everywhere. Fields of magnetism relating everything. This is your origin. This is your lineage. The current of creation is right here, coursing through subtle channels, animating this very form. Follow the gentle touch of life, soft as the footprint of an ant, as tiny sensations open to vastness. Power sings as it flows, electrifies the organs of sensing, becomes liquid light, nourishes your entire being. Celebrate the boundary where streams join the sea, where body meets infinity. Celebrate the boundary where streams join the sea, where body meets infinity. So just breathing with those words, any word or phrase that really spoke to you, that really enhanced some electrifying energy, some current of sensation within you. And allow yourself to marinate, to be absorbed in those sensations. Take a very gentle, tender inhalation. Float your hands up to your heart center, meeting your hands in front of your heart, just feeling the energy between the hands, feeling the warmth, noticing the sensations that are there as your hands meet. And exhale, bowing your head. Take this moment to discover a quality of energy that feels really supportive, that feels good, that feels balancing and nourishing to you. Any quality of energy that you want to be steeped in, saturated with. And just allow the word, the thought, the sensation of that energy to gently float through your entire being. On your next exhalation, lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed if they're closed. If you're feeling called to open your eyes, you're welcome to open them. So just give yourself permission to really trust your own instinctive wisdom, what your body is calling for. Smoothly inhale. Feel the stream of your breath flowing upward, all the way to the crown and beyond your crown. Exhale, bow your chin into your chest and note any sensations through the neck, the shoulders. Inhale, lift your head to neutral. Exhale, lifting the sternum. Stretch your throat and drop your head back. Inhale to center. Exhale, bow your chin into your chest. Inhale, lift your head to center. Exhale, roll your head back. Notice any sensations. Inhale to center. Exhale, allow your head to release with gravity down. Inhale, lift your head to center. Exhale, drop your head back. Stretch and open your throat. Feel the sensations there. Inhale, back to center. Now, exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, gently turn your head to the left as best as possible. Keep your shoulders neutral. Inhale to center. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, turn your head to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale now, release your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Allow your left shoulder to drop with the weight of gravity, releasing any tension in the jaw. Inhale, lift your head back up through center. Exhale, drop your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Notice if there's a change in the quality of sensation in the neck. Inhale, lift your head back up through center. Exhale, release your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release your left ear to your left shoulder. Soften your tongue and your mouth. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale now, bow your chin to your chest. So ladies, you're going to begin by turning your head first to the left. Gentlemen, you're going to begin by turning your head first to the right. So inhale, begin to roll your head in the direction that is suitable for your gender. And then exhale, roll the head back down to center. Now, gentlemen, you're going to reverse the direction and begin turning your head to the left, ladies to the right. Inhale, roll the head back all the way around and exhale forward and down. Good. Continue like this 2 more rounds. Ladies to the left, gentlemen to the right. Exhale. Reverse it. Inhale, ladies to the right, gentlemen to the left. And exhale. The last round, move at your own pace. Feeling into the throat, the neck, and the shoulder region of the body. And when you're complete, pause with your chin at your chest. Inhale, lift your head to neutral. Turn your palms down on your thighs. Roll your shoulders forward several times. And just feel, does one shoulder glide more freely than the other? Does one side feel congested? Starting to really get to know yourself and allow the gentle hand of your attention to touch any part that is calling for your tender care. And now reverse the direction of your shoulders. Be tender with yourself. Starting to make these movements so nourishing, like an internal massage. And then release, relax. Open your eyes if they're not already open. Release any support that's underneath your buttocks and come forward onto all fours. So here, I'd like for you to arrange your hands shoulder distance apart. We're going to go through the different parts of the spine and really hone our attention and bring awareness to the energy at different parts of the spine. So you can do this with your eyes closed or open, whatever feels the most natural and whatever allows you to really drop into this little experiment, okay? This exploration. So just begin by feeling your knees under your pelvis, feel your hands under your shoulders, feel your connection to the floor. And you can just perhaps consider this thought. I am aware of my connection with the earth. And then bring your awareness up towards your pelvis. So right at the base of the pelvis, the tip of the tail, the tip of the pubic bone, and just slowly start to move that part of your body, tilting the tailbone up and down several times. And just allow this movement to be subtle, sensing into the energy and the sensation at the base of the spine as you tilt the tail up and down. The rest of the spine, as best as possible, keep it still. There is a tendency for it to want to follow this movement. But just for now, allow the movement to be dominant around the tail. And gently consider this thought. I am aware of my capacity for survival. I am aware of my capacity for survival. And now slowly move towards apparent stillness and just sense that area right at the base of the spine. Now gently draw your attention up a little higher to the sacred bone and to the lower belly. So feeling this entire region of the pelvis, and then start to move the sacrum in and down, up and out. So now the movement of the pelvis might become a little more obvious and exaggerated, sensing the energy here, sensing if you feel freedom in this area or if it feels blocked at all. And perhaps consider this thought. I am grateful for my capacity for physical relationships. I am grateful for my capacity for physical relationships. And then slowly move towards apparent stillness. Feel for a moment. Notice any currents of energy. And now your awareness can move upward towards the solar plex region of the body, right below the sternum, not just in the front, but also in the back. So the mid back, just feeling this area, sensing this area. Notice any currents of energy in this area and start to move this part of your body up and down. The solar plex region moves up and down, just massaging this area with movement, considering very gently this thought. I am grateful for my capacity for power, for individuality, for expressing my individuality in this world, creating some space in this world, taking up space. And then slowly move towards stillness, feeling, sensing, noticing, just whatever arises for you, be with it. And now draw your attention up a little higher, touching the area of the heart with the hand of your attention. And in this area, front of the heart, back of the heart, sides of the ribs, begin to move the heart center up and down. So you'll feel here that the shoulder blades and the shoulders get involved as you drop the heart down through the arms, as you lift the heart up away from the ground, considering very gently this thought: I am grateful for my capacity to love, for my capacity to embrace, for my capacity for adoration. I am grateful for my capacity to love, to embrace life, to embrace my loved ones, to embrace what I care for, and slowly move towards apparent stillness. Just feel any surges of energy, any currents of subtle flow, tiny sensations opening to vastness. And now allow your attention to rise to your throat and just start to open the throat, lifting your head and close the throat, tucking your chin into your sternal notch. Just moving the head here to feel into the center of the throat, the back of the throat, the neck. Noticing the sensations here. Noticing if there's fluidity or stagnation, any blocks. And considering this thought very gently. I am grateful for my capacity to verbally express myself. I am grateful for my capacity to verbally express, for expression, voicing my truth. And then slowly move your head towards apparent stillness. Just feeling here. And now raise your attention up towards the space behind your eyes, your brain, the center of your brain, the space between your eyebrows. And you can start again to move the head with your awareness more in the region of the eyes, the region of the brain. And as you connect with this area, consider this thought very gently, very tenderly. I am grateful for my capacity to see. I'm grateful for my capacity to see the vast space around me, within me, all of the colors and textures, the vibrancy that decorates radiant space. And slowly move your head towards apparent stillness. And now with your attention at your crown, feeling and sensing this area right at the top of the head. Again, you can drop and raise the head several times. Just waking up this area. Very gently consider this thought. I am grateful for my capacity to connect with the beyond, the cosmos, that which is unfamiliar, unknown. I'm grateful for my curiosity, for the mystery, the great mystery of life. And then move your head towards apparent stillness. Now, as you're ready, start to move all of these parts together. synchronizing harmoniously these different areas of your body. From your tail to your crown, just start to extend and round, feeling where the currents of energy are most dominant in you. Just riding these currents, these waves, breathing through these parts of your body with a gentle awareness. And as you flow through space, just perhaps very gently considering your gratitude for your capacity for survival, for physical connection, for power and individuality, for love and embrace, for expression, for vision, for insight, and for expansion into the beyond. And then slowly move towards apparent stillness. Curl your toes under, separate your knees, and glide your hips back. Moving very tenderly with yourself, extend your arms, bow your head. And now I'd like for you to bend your left elbow. Reach your right arm a little bit longer here. Stretch your right fingers longer from their roots, feeling into the right side body, all the sensations that are revealing themselves to you, welcoming you home, welcoming you into this embodied experience. And then slowly rise partly up, bend your right elbow, reach your left arm forward, grow your left fingers long from their roots, pull your left hip bone back, sensing into your left side body, creating a little more space for yourself to just explore this inner world. The gentle hand of your attention, exploring the inner world. And then slowly rise on up. Ground your hands beneath your shoulders. Walk your knees under your sitting bones. Eyes can remain closed or open, whatever you feel called to do. Inhale, lift just your chin. Exhale, ride the wave of your breath into a downward dog. Very nice. Now bend your knees, lift your buttocks. Just feel the energy of the hips rising. Rising to the highest point, press your hands down into the earth, embracing your connection with Mother Earth, with her broad, stable body, and just feeling that stable support beneath your hands and feet. The support of Mother Earth sustaining you, nourishing you, feeding you. And then any amount, if you feel the invitation, if you receive the invitation to straighten your knees, you begin to straighten your knees. Inhale, look up between your hands, step your right foot between your hands, and lower your left knee down to the ground. Rise up and just receive a gentle stretch in the left thigh, the left hip crease, opening your heart center to the sky. Interlace your fingers here, press them forward and reach up. And then exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, lift up through your hips, step your left foot forward, open your chest. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lower your right knee down and rise up. Just a gentle stretch in the right thigh and hip. Attune to the sensations that are present. Interlace your fingers the opposite direction you last interlaced. Flip your hands, press them forward, and inhale. Rise on up. Notice, where is the energy swirling? Where is your attention called? And just be with that spot. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, lift your hips and your back knee. Step your right foot forward. Place your hands upon your shins. Look forward. As you place your hands on your shins, push your shins actively into your hands and simultaneously push your hands actively into your shins. So you should start to feel some strength generating in the legs. Exhale, bow down, bow down. Considering your gratefulness, your appreciation for Mother Earth. And just notice your relationship between your feet and the ground below. Just give your presence to your feet for a moment. Take a smooth inhalation, reach your arms forward and up. Grow long and tall here. Lift to the highest point. Exhale, slide your hands gently and mindfully home to the center of the heart. Just remembering what you've always known, but your mind simply has forgotten. Remembering that place within that feels at home, that feels alive. That part of you that is like a child, just in awe and in wonder about life, about everything that you set your eyes upon. I remember this to be one of the most joyful things that I witnessed about my son as he was growing up, is everything that he's still growing up, but when they're really young, everything that they see, they're just so fascinated by, because children are looking at everything as if it were for the first time, because most of what they see, they are seeing it for the first time. And as adults, we can remind ourselves of this, to really look at the world, to look at everything as if we were seeing it for the first time, and to appreciate and bow down to everything that we see. So if you're not facing me, just turn yourself to face me so you can see what we're going to do. We're going to just play with the movement of the arms a little bit to lubricate the shoulder girdle, and to also bring some attention to the back of the heart, to the back body. So step your feet together, separate the line between your toes, and just feel a stable base. Feel yourself supported by the unwavering body of Mother Earth. And then I'd like for you to tone your legs. So you're really hugging the muscle to the bone. So you feel a sense of like you're swaddling yourself. So you feel really contained in your legs. And then we're just going to start by reaching the arms out and feel the muscle energy in the arms, and then gently pulling the elbows in. And as you do this, I'd like for you to invite a quality of resistance in the movement. So you really feel the arm muscles hugging the bones. And every time you pull the elbows in, you feel a gentle engagement. That's it, between the shoulder blades. Just start to familiarize yourself with this part of your body, strengthening the upper back. So this is an area that tends to get weakened for most of us, just the nature of our lives, sitting in chairs, driving cars, working at computers, addressing our messages through our phones. So just waking up this region between the shoulder blades a few times, going in and out. Good. And then reach your arms straight out, palms down. Lift your back ribs. It's as if your back ribs are climbing up the wall behind you, and then soften the shoulder tops. Have a feeling that you're pushing your hands into an imaginary shelf. Yeah, so you feel the engagement in the underline of your arm. And now push your arms through mud to lower the arms down. And then with some resistance, inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale with some resistance. Push the arms down. And inhale with some resistance. Lift the arms up. Just start to feel the muscles around your arms and your shoulders coming to life, waking up for you today. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, the arms come down. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, the arms come down. Now, inhale, take the arms forward with some resistance, just to shoulder height. Exhale, push the arms down. Inhale, the arms come forward with some resistance. Exhale, as if you're pushing your hands against something, release the arms back down. Inhale, the arms come forward. So we're just really waking up to functional movement, moving the arms, the shoulder joint in all possible directions to lubricate the joint. Inhale up and exhale down. Now inhale your arms to shoulder height. Reach your arms up above your head as high as they'll go. With some resistance, exhale, push the arms back down just to shoulder height. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep your legs really strong. Exhale, lower the arms back down. Attune to the sensations. Where do you feel energy waking up? Reach up. And energy really, it's presented in the body as sensation. And sensations can be tiny and subtle, or they can be really obvious. Exhale down. Once more, inhale up. And exhale down. Now we're going to take the entire range. Inhale up with some resistance. Exhale down all the way. Now push your arms back behind you, still with that resistance. Inhale, take your arms forward and up, reach tall, lift your ribs. Exhale, move your arms through mud, push your hands back behind your hips. Any amount. Yes, good. Inhale again. Reach up. As you ground through your feet, the arms float. Exhale, push down through imaginary mud. Take your arms back. Good. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Give yourself time to just bring all the parts of yourself together, to meet one another right here, becoming curious about all the aspects of your being right now. Good. And then relax the arms. Just notice how your arms feel, your arms in relationship to your torso. Just notice how the spine feels, how the chest, the neck, the throat, the shoulders. Good. And now inhale, reach your arms up, floating your back ribs up an imaginary wall. Exhale, fold forward at your hips, interlace your fingers and reach over your head. Inhale, release your hands down, open your chest. Exhale, step back to a plank position. Hold plank for a moment. So strengthening your legs, your glutes, long spine, neck and head. Exhale, lower your knees to the ground. Open your chest. Bend your elbows into your ribs and lower all the way down. So we're going to roll up and down into Cobra several times. Stretch your legs long. And just feel your pubic bones sinking down into the earth. Inhale, slither your spine up. Use the strength of your triceps to straighten the arms any amount. Exhale, slither back down. We'll do this 4 more times. Inhale, slither up. Engage your triceps. Exhale, slither down. Feel a strong connection between your hands and the floor. Inhale, notice if the relationship between your hands and the floor changes at all as you straighten your arms. Notice where you're stretching. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more. Inhale, roll all the way up. Stretch your belly, stretch your hips. Exhale, roll back down. And once more, inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll on down. Now, bring your arms out in front of you so your elbows are beneath your shoulders. You're in a sphinx position with the arms. Forearms are parallel to each other. Look forward for a moment. Soften your eyes, just let them rest wherever they want to rest. Let your eyes recede so they really move back into the skull. And notice as you do this with the eyes, how the front of the brain starts to relax. Now, turn your gaze to the right. Perhaps look back towards your right foot. Inhale, turn your head forward. Exhale, turn your gaze back to the left. Perhaps you even see your foot. Inhale, back to center. And keep going like this. So exhale, turn your head to the right. Just notice the range of movement to the right. And then come back to center. Exhale, turn your head to the left. Notice the range. Is it limited in any way in one direction? And then come back to center. One more time. Turn your head to the right and to center. And turn your head to the left. And then to center. Now, start to roll your shoulders forward. Then roll your shoulders back. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Roll one shoulder forward and one shoulder back. Woo! Little brain tease. And then pause at center. And now try to change it. So roll the opposite shoulder forward and the opposite shoulder back. Laugh at yourself if it's really challenging. So just play. Lubricating this area. Funny how one side is kind of free and effortless, and then the other side gets a little confused. Okay. Come on down. Ground your hands to the sides of your chest. Inhale. Push yourself up. Curl your toes under. Press your hips back. And ride your breath up into downward dog. Walk it out. Just bend one knee at a time. Notice where there's sensation in your body. Where is your attention pulled? And just gently start to stretch your attention to all the parts, extending the gentle hand of your attention to touch every part of you. Inhale, step your feet up to your hands. Capture length through your spine. Exhale, bow down. Drop your head. Inhale, root to rise. Reach all the way up. Touch your hands, look up. Exhale, slide your hands home to that place of remembrance. Remembering your origin, your lineage, where you came from. That you are a manifestation of all of the elements. Inhale, release your arms, reach them up. Rejoicing in this breath. Exhale, fold forward once again. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms. Notice what you feel. Inhale, release your hands down. Lift your chest. Exhale, step your left foot back in space. Bend your knee and lower your left knee down. Point your left toes straight back. Just a gentle lunge. So it's as if you're bending your right knee into a tunnel. Let your hips release with gravity. Feel all 5 of your left toes grounding into the earth. Good. And now straighten your right knee, flex your right foot, spread the line between your toes, engaging the muscles of the right thigh. Pull your right hip bone back. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, round the back. So start to undulate the spine here from the tail to the crown. Experience length from the tail to the crown. Move into flexion. Just waking up the segments of the spine. One more long exhale to flexion. And one more deep, expansive inhale into extension. Exhale, bend your right knee. Ground your left hand to the inside of your right foot or to a block and open up to the right. Notice, where does the body feel free and fluid? Where does the body feel stuck and congested? And just become curious and allow the fluidity of your breath, the softness of the breath, to enhance a sense of fluidity and freedom in the body. Exhale, release your right hand down, flip your left toes under. Inhale, your hips rise. Exhale, step back. Downward dog. Marinating in this pose. Perhaps you'd like to remember the quality of energy that you want to enhance within yourself, that you want to bathe in, that you want to be saturated with. And just allow the thought, the word, or the sensation to inform you. Inhale, step your left foot up between your hands. Exhale, lower your right knee down to the earth. Point your right toes so you relax the foot and bend your left knee forward into an imaginary tunnel. If you need support under your hands, grab your blocks and raise your hands on blocks. Let your hips sink with gravity. So just allow your hips to release here and attune to the sensations in your pelvis. Straighten your left leg, shifting your hips back, flex through your foot, spread your toes. Engage the front of the left leg. So you start to lift the kneecap, lift the thigh tissue up, steer your left hip to the right. And now just play with your spine. Let yourself be free to explore the range of motion in the spine, moving through extension and flexion. Just undulating the spine, letting the energy move through the body, the currents of energy surging through subtle channels, awakening to the tiniest of sensation. as that sensation opens to vastness, feeling the boundaries of your physical body meeting infinity, space. And now come back to center, bend your left knee, ground your right hand inside your left foot, twist open to the left. Ooh, grounding into the earth. How does it feel to ground? And just notice, where are you free? Where are you fluid? Can your breath inform a sense of space, of freedom, of fluidity in the body? Let your awareness be as vast as the sky. And exhale, release. Flip your back toes under, inhale, lift your hips, exhale, step back again. Marinate in down dog. In this pose that for many of us feels like coming home, in a posture that is more neutral in its effects. Connecting hands and feet into the earth. Connecting hips and legs into space. And sensing the freedom in your spine as you move your body in these opposing yet complementary directions. Earth and space. Inhale, step your feet forward. Grow long. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, root to rise. Reach all the way up. And exhale, slide your hands home. Return to your center. Return to your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. Exhale, release your hands. Good. Separate your feet, please. Arrange your legs so they're approximately one leg's leg distance apart. Ground down into the outer line of your feet. Lift up through your kneecaps. Place your hands on your hips, thumbs to your sacrum. Inhale, just press the pelvis slightly forward. Tailbone in, sacrum in, chest up. So you grow the spine long and then you curl back. Any amount, little back bend. Then exhale, fold forward. Just discovering the entire range of extension and flexion. Ground your hands between your feet. Inhale, capture length through your spine. Exhale, bow down. Perhaps your head comes to the earth, or you could place your head on a block, or your head can just hang. Whatever you feel called to do. Engage your legs. Explore the sensations in your body. And consider this thought very gently and tenderly. I am grateful for my capacity to feel. I am grateful for my capacity to feel. Inhale, gently rise up. Walk your hands under your chest so your hands come forward. Then trace your left hand under your heart. Exhale, turn and twist to the right. Press your feet down, lift your kneecaps up, wringing yourself out as you move into this revolution, this internal revolution of unwinding, of disentangling the knots that bind, the unconscious habits, patterns, and tendencies that we are governed by. Untying those knots, rewiring and creating new pathways, new modes of response, conscious pathways from which we can operate from. And exhale, release your right hand down to where your left hand is. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, turn and twist to the left. In this moment in time, where is sensation the most dominant? Where do you feel your body speaking to you? Open across your chest. Perhaps a hint of a smile to relax the jaw. And exhale, release back down. Inhale, elevate your chest here. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, root down, rise up. Very nice. Exhale, step your feet together. Take a moment to reflect. Notice how you're standing. Notice your relationship between your feet and the earth. Notice any sensations, subtle or obvious. Good. And now we'll work our way down to the ground. So step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, float your head up. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Pull your right knee up into your chest and shift your shoulders forward over your wrists. Then inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Pull your left hip bone back. Exhale, now pull your right knee into your right armpit. Shift your shoulders forward. Inhale, sweep your leg up and back. Exhale, pull your left knee to your left armpit, little twist. Inhale, sweep your leg up and back. Exhale, pull your right knee now to your right wrist. Lower the knee down and slowly inch your left leg back. Now, if you would like for some support under your hips, you're welcome to grab your blanket or a bolster or a block and place it under your pelvis. From here, feel into your back leg. So you can't see it, feel it, and grow it longer. Lift up through the spine. So using the backs of your arms, your triceps, to straighten the arms, open your chest, and exhale, gently surrender down, lowering onto your elbows. So we're just taking a very gentle pigeon posture. And if you wish to intensify this at all, you're welcome to inch your right heel forward in space. Breathe smoothly in, smoothly out. Attuning to yourself. So this is a time and a space where you can get to know yourself, having a conversation with yourself as if you were meeting yourself for the first time and you're curious about who you are, how you perceive and experience the world. And you welcome yourself like a new guest coming into your home. You welcome yourself fully with open arms, treating yourself like a guest in your home. And simply start to explore how time in this posture may bring up different sensations, perhaps different emotions. Welcome all of them. Lift halfway up and walk your hands in a diagonal to the left. Reach out. Lean into sensation. Let your attention flow to any parts that you need to tend to. And our attention actually naturally flows towards tension because tension is calling for our attention. It's calling for our tender care. Welcome it. And now slowly come back to center. Rise onto your fingertips, straightening your arms. Lift your chest to open the front of the hip. Exhale, ground your hands, curl your back toes under, step back. Downward dog. Feel the surge of energy gushing through your right leg. And now, lift your left knee up, pull your left knee to your chest, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, pull your left knee to your left armpit. Inhale, sweep the leg up and back. Strong, stable base. Exhale your left knee to your right armpit. Inhale, sweep the leg up and back. Exhale, pull your left knee forward to your left wrist and lower it down. Bring your awareness into your back leg. Stretch your back leg long. So you lift the knee and you pull it back a little bit. Point your toes, just relax the foot. Inhale, begin with extension, expanding up into your heart, into your head, and then exhale, surrender down. Soften here. So there are times that we can apply some more action into the posture, some more muscle energy into the posture. And if your body really feels that it needs that today, that it needs that support, you're welcome to apply some muscle energy here. But if you're willing to explore just relaxing, not really doing anything in the pose, your job is to surrender, to let go, to relax, to release, to become more and more restful. And if that feels right to you today, I invite you to just be soft in this pose. Noticing any places where you've been hard on yourself. And allow the healing touch of your breath to just soften you. If you receive the invitation to maybe take your posture one layer deeper, you're welcome to inch your left heel forward. This will enhance the sensation in the hip. As you stay here for an extended period of time, there's an entire range, a full mandala of emotions that may arise. Just allow yourself to explore the full range of experience, of feeling. Now come halfway up, begin to walk your hands over to the right in a diagonal. It's lengthening out. And now slowly come back. Rise on up through center. Inhale, straighten the arms, open your chest. Let your attention flow through the hips, feeling the sensation. And then exhale, step back. Downward dog, sensing sensation gushing, swirling through your leg. And then lower on down. All right, so we're going to arrange the blanket. If you have a blanket, fold it in half, like so. And then grab a strap. If you have a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can do this without. But if you do, I'd like for you to make a loop in your strap. You're going to sit on your blanket. And you're going to put the loop around your legs like this. So you're going to bend your knees up into your chest. The loop will come around your ankles and the upper portion of the thigh. And then you'll inch your tailbone just forward a little bit so it's off of the blanket. When you lay back, your sacrum will be on the blanket, but your tailbone will be just off of it. You'll lay back, and then you can open your legs. So you're in a supported Baddha Konasana with the strap. It feels really nice. You want to tighten the strap as much as needed so you really feel that the strap is supporting the other outer thighs. So your legs aren't just flopping. And if you don't have a strap, but you still want that support, you could grab pillows or even place blocks under your thighs. Once you're here, we're going to just explore a gentle pranayama for a minute or so. So place your hands on your belly in the region of your lower ribs. Just gently, gently settle. Just arriving into a space that feels restful. Noticing your spot on earth right here, right now, this very spot that you're resting upon. And as you arrive, remembering, returning to that which you've always known, but your mind has simply forgotten. Remembering your origin, remembering your lineage, where you came from, and remembering the essential aspects of you, who you are deep in your core. And now, with your attention just gently resting upon your breath, take a smooth inhalation for a count of 4. And then exhale just any amount. Extend your breath a little bit longer than the inhalation. So perhaps to a count of 6. Inhale to a count of 4. And exhale, extending the breath a little bit more for a count of 6. Do this on your own for a few more cycles, allowing your exhalation to just extend slightly longer than the inhalation, evoking and activating the parasympathetic side of the nervous system with your exhalation. And as you trace the path of the exhale, just discover where you start releasing, what it feels like to extend the exhale. Do you become more relaxed? Can you release even more through the body? Does the mind begin to free itself? Does your awareness expand and become vast? So the exhalation is really uniting us with infinite space, the vast space of this earth and beyond. And now you can release your direction of breath. Just allow your breath to become natural, without any force, without any strain. Allow it to take its natural journey through your body. Perhaps you're still noticing the movement beneath your hands. And just allowing a slow, slow transition, a very conscious transition from this inner experience, this inner world that we've explored for the past hour and 15 minutes. Just bridging this inner experience with the outer world. Becoming aware of the space around you, any sounds in the environment, near or distant, any smells, the temperature of the room, the lighting of the room, or the space that you're in. Bridging your inner world with your outer world. And now slowly take your hands under your thighs, assisting your thighs together. Let your knees fall towards each other and your feet can walk away from each other. Your knees are bent still. Just allow the knees to rest in upon each other. Feel your feet gently placed on this spot on the earth, right here where you are. You could even envision your body right here on this spot on Mother Earth. And then very slowly remove the strap. Roll to one side, whichever side you feel called to roll towards, resting in a fetal position. You can ball yourself up and slowly press up, moving very tenderly. Find a seat that's comfortable and take this time to simply remember that quality of energy that you sat with in the beginning of practice, the quality of energy that you desire to cultivate and enhance within yourself as we come closer to the full moon. Just carving a path for this energy to be supported, for this energy to be enhanced, for your entire being to be steeped in this energy, bathed in this energy. And gather your hands, lightly touching the palms, bow your head. With gratitude for this gift of life, for this blessing, for this communion, this time that we shared together. Namaste.